Hi, my name is Jordan, and this is my first YouTube video. Kind of nervous because it's my first YouTube video ever. I've never ever done one before. But today I'm going to be doing a how I did my makeup in middle school look. I know usually these kinds of videos are how I did my makeup in high school, but I'm actually only 1 year out of high school. I'm a freshman in college, and my everyday makeup, like currently, is basically the same as it was in high school. And I'm very good at makeup now, but in middle school I wasn't. So this is a look from when I was around middle school, like ages 13 to 15, when I was first getting started at makeup, and I wasn't too good at it. So here we go. The first thing I would do, I would get a light green eyeshadow, like so. Oh, you can't see that, like this. And I would get a sponge applicator and just put it from my lash line to my brow bone, all over the eye. Yep, just like that. And I'd layer it like 2 times, twice. I wanna just pile it on. And done with that eye, now on to the other eye. Again, layering it. Yep, and I'm done with the eyeshadow. And I look like I'm turning into the Hulk. Next thing I would do is I would take a Clinique mascara. This is the same mascara that I used back then. It's a really good mascara if you put it on right, but I wouldn't put it on right and it would look like a hot mess. So I would just kind of like just put it on my lashes and it like turn out really clumpy, like so. Oh, see, I just got some on my nose, but that's the one thing I didn't do back then. I didn't get it on my nose. See, I didn't know how to do makeup, but I did know that mascara doesn't go on your nose. That's one thing I did know, fortunately. I'm going to wipe that off once I'm done with this eye. Yeah, like that. And let me wipe off my little mistake on my nose. This whole look is a mistake, but where's the makeup wipe? Here, it fell. That's not Here it is. Okay. Oh, got it on my hand. And I would also do my bottom lashes. And you know how you get those dots under your eyes when you do your bottom lashes sometimes? Well, I mean, I still get those today, but I like wipe them off. Back then I didn't wipe them off because for some reason I thought that it just like made my lashes look longer and darker. I was wrong, it just looked bad, but back then I didn't know that. So, oh, yeah, see, like so, like that. That's what it basically looked like. And my other eye. The next thing I would do, we're done with the eyes, but the next thing I would do, I would take a pressed powder, Clinique one. This is the exact one that I still use, and the one that I used back then, I still use it. And this is actually a really good powder, but I didn't put it on right, so it didn't look like a really good powder back then. What I would do is take a little sponge and like just cake it on. Exactly what I did. Like that. I didn't even like put it on right. It's hard to believe that I actually was trying to make my makeup look good back then, but it didn't look good. I was trying but not succeeding. And I didn't like blend it down my neck either. Because I felt like, back then, if I blended it down my neck, it would just be too much makeup. But, you know, that actually makes it look more natural. Because if you don't blend down your neck, it's like the powder makes your face look a different color than your neck. So you have to blend it down. So it would look more natural if I'd blend it down my neck. But I didn't realize that back then. So I just kind of like just powdered it on my face. And my forehead. Can't forget the forehead. It's exactly what I did back then. And if that's not bad enough, I would put on another layer of powder. Just as heavy as the first one. And I'd get it in my hair too sometimes. See how my face looks a lot more pale than my neck? Paler than my neck? Yep. That's what would happen when I would do my powder back then. Yep, and that was how I would do my powder. Next thing I would do was blush, a pink blush. This is the exact blush I used back then. It's Clinique Precious Posy. And I would just like, it's like a really bright pink, and it is a pretty blush, but I didn't put it on right back then. And I would like get a lot on the brush and just it would look like that. I didn't know what blending was either, so it just looked like that. Yep, a little bit more on this side because there's more on that side, of course. I do that too. Well, yep, I didn't know what blending was, so I just had two weird pink marks on my face, and I looked like a box of crayon syrup on my face. And the last thing I would do was take a dark nude lip gloss and just put that on. That was the only decent part of my makeup back then, was the lip gloss. And we're done. This is how I used to look every day, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. And the thing is, I thought this looked so good. Like, I don't know, I thought this looked good. And people used to tell me that it looked bad, which it did. They were not lying. But I didn't fix it because I thought it looked good, and I just thought they were like crazy, and I thought my makeup looked amazing. But, ooh, yeah. I look like a hot mess. Yeah. I did improve my makeup skills, I can say that. And later, probably later this week in like a couple days, I'll post my current everyday makeup routine video, and it's a lot better, a lot more natural than this, I promise. And this is the end of the video. Have an amazing day or an amazing night. Depends on the time zone you are in, yeah. So like my video and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.